Hey guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about Bombbomb versus Dubb. So what I have here are some reviews, and now you can see the two platforms are both well reviewed. Dubb just slightly taking the edge here on some of the features. And now in this video, we're going to actually be breaking these things down side by side so you guys can see while Dubb is going to offer all the same features Bombbomb does, it's also going to offer a bunch of unique features that put it over the edge of what Bombbomb is offering. So pay attention to this video, guys. If you're looking at a video email platform, you will find the answer by the end of this. So let's get into it. In this section, guys, we're going to compare the Bombbomb desktop app to the Dubb desktop app. So let's go ahead and launch Bombbomb's first. In order to launch their desktop app, you first have to visit the extension, record your screen, then launch the recorder. It does go to this little open window, and then it will launch the launcher and then eventually it will open up the application for recording your desktop. Just takes a moment for it to load and get ready. And now here is the desktop recorder once it's finished loading the webcam, which takes just a moment. Now we're ready to record. So this does look like it's the extent of the options on the desktop app though. There is just a record button, 3, 2, 1, little countdown, and then there is a resize button. So it looks as though that's the extent of the desktop app. There's a start, there's a stop, and then there is a full screen button. You can also shut the camera off so that you're recording just the screen like I'm doing now. However, again, that's the limitation of the tools. It is a very simple recorder with a resize option. So let's go ahead and upload that and then move forward. Continue. Takes a couple of steps to get the video actually into the account. Now let's take a look at the Dubb screen recorder. You'll notice right from the beginning there are far more options, including the options that I left purposefully visible right now, such as the teleprompter. So here at the top, we do have a fully functional teleprompter built into the platform. This is either through voice recognition or you can control the words per minute that this is going to scroll through while you're recording. And you're going to notice it's nestled right near the top of the camera, so its placement is optimized to make it look like you are looking into the camera versus reading from the middle of your screen on your teleprompter. There's also some resizing and pausing and text size, text formatting, teleprompter shape options here as well, again, to optimize your teleprompter reading experience. The other thing you're going to notice is a toolbar of advanced annotation tools, where here you can draw rectangles, circles, we can draw arrows, of course, a pencil. We can even put text and numbers on the screen. So when you're actually trying to annotate your screen and show something, again, there's far more options here on Dubb. Another option is you can actually program the keyboard shortcuts to pause the video or resume the video while recording, which is extremely useful when you're doing things like presentations or PowerPoints or you're trying to change your tabs. Pausing is extremely helpful. And again, this can be programmed with a keyboard shortcut on Dubb. So when it comes to the webcam, resizing, reshaping options, Dubb is superior, and you can see it loaded instantly instead of taking a few seconds to load. In terms of recording, we have the pausing, we have the teleprompter, we have the advanced annotation tools. So literally in every single way, shape, and form, the Dubb desktop app is far superior when compared to the Bombbomb screen recorder. And as I've shown you, it has all the same options, plus a number of options that really make this recording much easier to do, including the pausing, including the teleprompter, including the annotation tools, including the webcam resize options. Really, it's a no contest here. All right, next up, let's go ahead and compare the website recorders. Both platforms offer you the ability to record your webcam only. Let's take a look at those features. So here we first have the virtual backgrounds turned on. So it looks like both virtual backgrounds are not quite perfect. In fact, it looks like both are bleeding through on sort of the same little differences in the background there. So it looks like the virtual background performance is nearly identical. So let's go ahead and shut that one off. Next up, we'll notice the ability to record your video. So it does look like Bombbomb just has the option for record. It doesn't look like there's going to be a pause option here. So when I begin recording, it does a little countdown, 3, 2, 1. Now we're recording. It does say press the space bar to stop, because I'm using another application and that command is taken, that won't work. I think because I'm using the spacebar in another program, it won't work here. But the spacebar will allow you to stop the video. The problem with that is there's no pause. And now that the video's been recorded, all we can do is rewatch it before uploading it. So that is the extent of the recorder on Bombbomb. Now let's jump over to Dubb's. So a couple of things here. One is the teleprompter. Again, this is not speaker notes. This is a true teleprompter that exists right at the top of your camera, where you can adjust its speed, automatically scroll while recording, so that you can truly read from your teleprompter while you're recording. The other thing you're going to notice here is the pausing options. We can actually use the spacebar to pause the recording and then resume the recording. So this is our favorite way to stop the video so that you're not having to look down and stop for it. So pausing, teleprompters, again, are unique features to Dubb on just the website option. So while having the same couple things that Bombbomb does, it also provides the benefit of having the teleprompter and pausing in your webcam only videos. All right, next up, guys, we're going to compare the Bombbomb app to the Dubb app. The first thing you'll notice is the ability to record. Also, you can record the screen, which is a newer addition to both apps. So when you record, just tap the record, 3, 2, 1, there's a little countdown. Now we're recording the video. And it does give you the option to pause the video. So there's a little pause button there. And then now if I want to resume this video, I can just press record and resume the video. So this does give me the ability to flip cameras and pause, but that does look like it's the extent of the tool. So it doesn't look like beyond the ability to pause your video and flip your camera, there's anything extra provided in the app. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dubb's. Now, you're in Dubb's app, you're going to notice quite a few options again on the recorder. One of the things you're going to notice is the teleprompter. So the teleprompter is an extremely valuable feature that actually enables you to select from a script. You can have it automatically scroll while you're recording so that your eye line is perfect with the camera so people can't tell if you're reading from a teleprompter. And in fact, there's the ability for it to automatically track based on your voice. I'm just going to extend this a little bit so you can see this. Once upon a time, there was a man named John. John had just gotten married. And I'm going to stop it right there. But you can see that it's activated based off of my voice, or I can actually have it automatically scroll based on the speed that I need. So if I'm a faster speaker or slower speaker. So the teleprompter allows multiple functions like that. You'll also see it allows multiple clips to be recorded. So down here, you're going to see 2 separate clips, each of which are being recorded. I can reorder those clips. I can edit those clips. I can trim them. Also, I can take an existing video from my library and import that here into Dubb. So I can record something custom and then merge it with something that I've already recorded and merge those 2 videos together. And so you can also use virtual backgrounds and change the layout and record the screen. That's what the little same screen recording button is. Now, let's say you have your videos, you're ready to upload them. There are even more options at this point. Dubb also provides the ability to add music. There's a giant library of royalty-free music, lots of tracks, lots of genres, again, royalty-free, so you can use this without getting in trouble. Make sure the volume is low on your music so it doesn't overpower it. You can also trim. You can also add text on the screen. You can also do a voiceover. So once you're happy with the text on the screen, it's going to embed that little bit of text. You can also, again, do a complete voiceover on the video. So if you were in an open house or somewhere that it's noisy or construction's happening, you could still record this and record your own clip over it later. And then finally, there is the same option to speed up or slow down the video. So now you can see that not only does Dubb provide the basic functionality that Bombbomb's app does, it also provides all the advanced functionality like the editing, like the teleprompter, like the music and the voiceover and the clip merging. Again, countless benefits when we're comparing these 2 apps, and one is the clear winner, and that's Dubb. All right, now let's go ahead and compare the customization of these videos. How can we further customize the videos to drive more growth for our business? So here in Bombbomb, let's go ahead and start with the call to action. So here we can add a button beneath the video that drives a result that we're looking for. However, it does look like Bombbomb only supports a website link type call to action. So here's the name of the button, and then there's the link that I would like them to visit. And it looks like this is the only option that they're enabling you to provide. So you're only enabled to add one call to action button that is a link on the website. This is at least during the free trial. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Dubb's calls to action during the free trial. On Dubb's calls to action, these buttons can do nearly anything. So if we want to create a new call to action, you can see that many different types are supported. We can have a calendar integration, a live chat, they can download documents, of course, email, fill out a form, fill out an external form. They can make a phone call or text message. They can, of course, visit a website of any type. They can send a video, and we can even embed an entire web page on the lower half of your video page in case you have a Zoom registration or anything else that needs to go on that page. So many different call to action types are supported on Dubb when compared to the call to actions on Bombbomb, which is just a more basic website link type. So Dubb provides more and superior call to action types. Next up, we can change the thumbnail, where it looks like Bombbomb allows you to either select the animated thumbnail, or you can upload or take a photo of a static thumbnail, where Dubb allows you to do something very similar. You can either select any point in the video to be your thumbnail, or you can again upload a custom thumbnail of anything that you choose. So thumbnail editing is very similar. Next up is the trimming. So with Bombbomb, you are able to now trim your video. However, you're only able to trim the front and end. So you can't trim out a middle part of your video. You can only trim off the beginning and the end of your video. So you can only trim off the mistakes that you made at the beginning or the end. Whereas with Dubb, you can trim out any part of the video. So you can simply select the middle of your video and trim that piece out. So it's a little bit different than other trimmers because it's not just trimming off the ends, it's actually trimming out any part of the video. So the trimming here is superior with Dubb as well. And then lastly, we have the option for video security. So here we can make sure that the video is either password protected or expires. We have these same options on Dubb, where the video will either automatically expire at a custom date, or we can password protect it or share its searchability, such as being searchable on search engines or being private and only viewable to the person with the link. So privacy options are quite similar. So if it comes down to the difference, the main difference comes down to the calls to action and the editing buttons, in which Dubb has superiority. So while providing the same functionality that Bombbomb does, it also provides additional superior functions, more trimming, more calls to action, more thumbnail customization. Dubb is the clear winner here when it comes to video editing. Not to mention the features on the mobile app that actually enable you to add music, add multiple clips, add voiceovers. So on both the mobile and the desktop, Dubb has superior editing capabilities. Okay, so now that we've talked about the customization of the videos, let's actually compare the video pages to one another. So this is what the page is going to look like with Bombbomb, and this is what the page is going to look like with Dubb. And you're going to see that there's far more customization options, as well as some very powerful features on Dubb's landing pages compared to Bombbomb's. So on the Bombbomb page, we have your video itself, you have a reply with video, a like, and then a comment section. And then at the end of your video is where the visit website button is going to appear. Now, when we compare this to a Dubb page, the logo, automatic watermark, custom background image, all of which are applied automatically, are again branding opportunities that are unique to Dubb, that are part of your setup and again applied automatically to your video. The other thing is the call to action buttons, instead of only appearing if someone finishes your video, they're going to exist at all times right below your video for people to take action throughout the duration of the video. There's going to be many more options in terms of the types of call to actions that you can create, such as the direct calendar integration, downloading attachments, and more. The other feature here, completely unique to Dubb's landing pages, is the playlist feature, the series of automatic videos that will play right after your initial video. This is a very powerful feature built specifically for those recording a lot of videos, because you can just say, hey John, had a quick message to share with you, and then at the end of this video it automatically rolls into the next video, which is a pre-recorded message with your value proposition or the majority of what you had to say. So instead of repeating yourself over and over every time you want to do a video, you have one part of it where you say, hey John, check this out, and then it rolls into the pre-recorded part where the vast majority of your repeatable message is repeated for you. Now, this has saved our users so much time and made them so much more effective, because now they can knock 20 or 50 or more of these videos out in a single day by saying, hey John, I got something special for you, let me know your thoughts, and then not having to repeat themselves over and over again. So this is the difference in the landing pages themselves themselves. With Dubb, you press record and it's automatically going to build this entire landing page with the buttons, playlist videos, brandings, watermark, all the elements that you want automatically instantly applied using a preset that's like a template. So this is going to be the difference on the video pages is Dubb's has far more options, including the playlist that is a completely unique feature, as well as some of the additional branding elements when compared to a Bombbomb page where the button exists just at the end of the video here. Now let's talk about actually sending these videos via email. And this is something that Bombbomb does really well. So let's take a look at this email option. We can either quick send, which is something without a lot of customization, or we could use their advanced composer. And this is something that Bombbomb has invested a lot in, and it's a great tool. If you're looking to build out layouts and different forms of email templates, then this is a great way to build them, much like a MailChimp or something like that. So you can see we can drag in text columns or drag in media and then swap out images and things like that. Or we can go into some existing templates and actually change those. This is the create from new. So let's go ahead and just look at one of their existing templates. So new email, quick send, and then we can click templates and then pick from one of the many templates that they have. You can see a lot of these are somewhat blank or somewhat standard where it's just a simple image with some more images and colors and things like that. So this is one of the options that we can do. I'll go ahead and send this later and show a test. So this is actually something again that Bombbomb does well is adding templates to emails. Now Dubb does provide this same exact option inside of assets, templates. There's probably just as many, if not more, templates to select from and to use from. However, the builder is not quite as easy to use. So the video page templates are a little bit easier to customize inside of Bombbomb than they are inside of Dubb, but both platforms offer these. However, I have something to share with you guys that in fact, I don't recommend using email templates for a number of reasons, and here they are. Now, this is something that gets overlooked far too often. When people are sending heavy HTML templates with lots of image and heavy HTML designs, these are not going to be delivered nearly as well as human-looking emails. In fact, we just did a test right from Bombbomb. We sent this video email, and then we sent a video email from Dubb, and here was the results. This was the result from Bombbomb, only a 5 out of 10 in terms of the spam score. And then Dubb got an 8.8 out of 10. Now, this is because a number of reasons, many of which can be seen broken down here. The first thing is if you're using a free email to send from, that's going to lower your score. So if you have a paid email, that'll take off 3.5 right there. However, you can see there's still some deductions from the mass amount of HTML that's included within the template, making sure your text version looks like the HTML version. So for the vast majority of clients, while they may like the way templates look, the reality is that people are less likely to respond to these templates. And these templates are more likely to end up in spam and promotions because of the nature of heavy HTML templates. It's better to write human-looking emails if you're trying to elicit responses. So there's a time and a place for templates. However, most of the time we're sending emails to create relationships, to create opportunities, and templates are severely lacking in that. They do not look personal. They look as though one person sent them to 10,000 people. That's the impression people get when they open a template email, like it's from Bed Bath & Beyond or a MailChimp or something. Those are sent in bulk and people recognize that at this point. So if you want to actually get more clicks, opens, responses, and deliveries on your emails, try a human looking email instead of a template. So if you guys have made it this far, you will have seen that Dubb provides all the same features as Bombbomb, plus a ton of very powerful features that they do not, all for a better price. Not to mention the complimentary training that's included every single weekday, bi-weekly webinars, and one-on-one onboarding. So if you guys are still considering a video email solution, consider Dubb and save some money and get the best in class video messaging platform. Visit dubb.com to get a free trial today.